We are live.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Hello.
Hello.
We're gonna die.
The enthusiasm on the rest of the party.
Wow. It was like three enthusiasms, one everything's hopeless.
No. I'm pretty sure that was one, everything's fine, and three, everything feels hopeless. Based on normally how it go, the introductions. But yes, you bravely or foolishly have decided to enter the labyrinth maze, or however we wish to refer this place to. Baltimore maze. You descend into it past its doorways, walking down the corridor, taking each step slowly until the entrance can no longer be seen. The only light that is lighting up the hallways is the light you've brought with you. The walls and floors seem very strangely sterile type look. Very clean, very lush look to them. Like no one's been down here at all. There's no dust that's gathered. It's very tidy.
Thistle is going to roll knowledge planes to see if we're still on the material plane. He suspects we are not.
Burned is gonna assist because he has that skill.
I don't think you can assist with knowledge skills because it's based on what you as a character know.
Right. He'll still roll it.
It would just be your own because it's like
yeah.
I'm assisting in you thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in a library, then you can assist
I'll try it as well.
because you're researching. Right?
Yep.
So the world is blind, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yeah, we're blind.
Okay.
Because depending on how people roll, I might give all different sorts of reasoning. So, Milk Thistle and Metal Banana, you know that each plane has like a different feeling to it. You don't really feel anything when you're on your own natural plane because it's what you're used to. But when you're in an alternative plane, there's a strange essence to it, what feels slightly off. There's also other factors going on, you know, the fact there's no gravity and other strangeness that could be going on. At the moment, you're not sensing anything at all. It feels like you're still on your natural plane, though you do get the sense of, I don't know, something else, but you're just not certain. You know, it's the feeling of like the hairs on the back of your neck standing up type of thing. Burnt. You haven't got a clue. It's basically the best thing. You have no idea if you are on your home plane or on an alternative plane at all. For all you know, this is just another weird dimension.
Fair enough. All right.
For what it seems... hang on, let me get into voice. For what it seems, we are still on the material plane, but there's a presence here that is unnerving.
It's probably him. Doesn't surprise me that he's in the center of all this. We have a job to do.
I kind of
Agreed.
I kind of feel like I would prefer the normal like dungeon than what this place feels. It feels alien.
Well, this isn't the first time we've dealt with aliens things before.
I suppose. You keep walking for a bit longer, to the point where you actually start to notice some sort of light up ahead. It's the first bit of light you've seen other than what you've brought with you. Making your way down, you begin to obviously probably move at your standard pace, not wanting to obviously put yourself into any danger at the moment. But when you start getting close enough to start making things out, I'm going to just open up the room. Oh, no. Ah, okay, that's what he's doing. So, as you begin to get closer, you are able to see basically a large opening. How far can people see at the moment? What's the furthest?
I can see basically up to here with light,
Okay.
and
That's the
up
main.
to here with no light.
Okay, that's fine. So, at least Alex, or if people can see as far as Alex, you can make out a little bit more than just a large empty room. You can also see, you gaze into the room, and you will see hundreds of skulls made of many races, gazing coldly back at you. They are set in niches in the walls. Each skull seems to bear a half-melted candle on its head. The grinning
Totally.
bones stare vacantly into the room, which seems otherwise empty. The candles are not lit.
Sorry, I also just thought of something. Steel, with my ability to see how hurt living creatures are,
Yes.
do I basically get to see a like health bar on like invisible things?
Does the armor let you see invisible?
Well, it lets me know how hurt another living creature is, so that's why I'm kind of questioning, like, if I,
If
you know,
you,
if something's in front of me and like is invisible, do I
if it is
know how hurt
alive,
it is?
yes.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to use Detect Chaos on the room.
You detect nothing.
Hey, Alexandra, do you mind taking a moment to see if there's any evil within this room?
I no longer have that ability.
Oh, right.
I can do it. He looks for a moment and turns around and looks to you. Goes, I sense no evil here.
I'm gonna look on the. Is there like an archway?
There's basically like it's not really an archway. It's just kind of the tunnel just sort of goes straight into it here. So there's no like arch. It's just straight into the room.
All right. I'm gonna look at the walls. Does it look like there's any ruminant writing on there?
No.
Like, just all right.
No,
Shit.
you cannot see any writing. All you see on any of the walls you can see are just skulls looking into the room.
All right.
Milk Thistle's gonna take 10 as we're progressing. When we're out of combat, he's just gonna be actively perceiving.
All right.
So
You not noticing anything out of the ordinary other than what I've already mentioned to you.
All right.
You do know the
He's going
threshold
to-
is roughly here.
threshold, okay.
Yeah.
He is also going to detect fiendish presence.
You are not detecting anything.
All right. Well, I suppose someone has to step into the room first. So,
No. If anyone, it should be me. My armor's at full health, and
all right, go on ahead.
Zendrite will get ready with his sword. Baird.
As you step over the threshold, all of the candles, starting with the ones closest to you, begin to ignite. And you notice or hear the skulls starting to turn in place to look at you.
Oh man, this is some Chrono Trigger shit right here.
Right.
Grave
GM,
speakers. Sorry, go on.
GM, I'm going to roll knowledge religion. I'm suspecting these skulls are going to form some kind of bone golem, and I think that's necromancy. So,
Okay.
rolling knowledge religion on the skulls.
Obviously, many different types of religions will use skulls in their practices and stuff like that. It's a common sort of thing. In sort of very ancient times, skulls were believed to be used to hold candles and what have you, to help people see before there was things like glass and stuff like that to store them in, or proper lanterns.
Uh,
But general religious practices with this sort of thing is sort of no longer in play. At least it's not something that you're familiar with. Anything within Everglow, at least, or at least the major religions.
Burned will step in alongside Alexandrite and sort of look at this. He's like, "This isn't creepy at all." Very, very Peter Venkman style of sarcasm flowing into his voice.
They all begin to look towards the pair of you. You hear the skulls, some of them, scraping as they turn.
Ugh.
Alexander has his sword at the ready.
Burned will have his at the ready as well, and he'll sort of look to Alexandra and say, "Let's not immediately start fighting. We have to play this carefully."
Are these
Okay.
skulls? Are these skulls potentially being used to scry upon us? Like,
It would seem a bit odd for them to do that, because if the skulls were looking at you or using scry to look at you, if they're looking towards you already, they already know where you are. But if you mean, can you detect any magic of that, you would need to use detect magic if you've got it.
wishful pen, would you detect magic upon these skulls?
Sure. She casts a spell and goes, I'm not detecting any magic. Well, not. It's the odd magic what the ruminant stuff kind of had. When it's like that. It's magical, but it's not of any magic. I mean that seems to be everywhere here. The walls, the floor, the ceiling.
Out of character, it's just a Halloween decoration.
Oh God.
Even,
Sorry.
even like chaos gods odds need some decoration once in a while.
Yeah, they have to go Spirit Halloween once in a while. Get ready for Halloween themselves.
Alexander will slowly start to make its way forward.
Okay.
Bird will be right alongside him.
Do the skulls track anyone in particular, or just
they seem to be looking towards the pair of you and do move as you move. Following you as you go.
To have their focus.
Hmm?
Well, we at least seem to have their focus.
Yep.
What happens if one of you step forward?
Well, I guess I'll do it. She meant to step forward.
You hear a number of the skulls turn towards you, Metal Banana. Though a number of them still stay focused upon Burnt and Alex.
It seems like some of the skulls have their own fight on someone whenever anyone new enters the room.
So they're just turning to look.
At the moment, and all the candles lit up. All right, Alex and Burnt.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Roll me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Oh, goody. I had the feeling this was coming up.
That is why I do not go in the middle of the room.
You know what? I'm gonna use a resolve to re-roll that.
I believe you add another. You basically don't re-roll it. You just roll an additional one and pick the highest.
Right. Okay. So let's see.
I was gonna say
Oh,
before
I'm
I
gonna
roll
test-
anything.
Huh?
I guess before I roll any re-roll anything, does it hit any of my immunities?
I will double check your immunities, but I'm pretty certain no.
All right. So I'll take that 31.
Okay. All right. No, your immunities will not help you here.
All right, then I will.
You are both fine, though you do feel something. It's an odd tingle.
Yeah, Alexander will call out. Well, I felt a tingle.
As did I.
Roll me another save.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh God.
Final answers?
Huh?
Final answers?
No, I'm using. I don't like using up all my resources. We need to spread them out, but
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend your action point on that because the
y-
surge.
yeah, I'm gonna do that myself. Surge is right here.
Okay.
Click.
Got a 7. Alex got a 5. Alright. So, you are fine for the moment.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get off the square.
Yeah, as will Burned. He's like, nope.
What exactly did you experience?
It was this weird tingling sensation. I don't know how to really describe it.
Roll me another save.
Oh, okay.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Also,
Alexander is like, okay,
Metal
it's not happening.
Banana, also roll me a save.
Finally.
I think we should quickly move.
Yep.
Oh my god, my fucking rolls are just being shit today. I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Okay.
Or not hero point.
You mean
is that a fail?
I'll tell you in a moment. It all comes down to if you wish to do anything additional. Alex has pushed.
Yep, surge.
Okay, that was Alex is now okay. Metal Banana.
I got a 20 in total.
20 in total. Alright, Metal Banana. You feel yourself becoming slow and sluggish. You feel like it's getting difficult to start moving your body. It's not like horrendous at the moment, but you are still feeling a little bit sluggish. I'm going to do this now because it's building up and it will matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Alexander,
Alexandroid's
roll your
gonna say
initiatives quick. Because
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's not
no.
good, son.
I hate it when my intuition's telling me not to enter a room.
well, you're at the entrance. The only other way you can go is back out the way you came.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, we're already at the exit that we need to be, pretty much. So
Yeah.
Milk Thistle,
Yes.
roll your initiative.
Oh, initiative.
All right, Metal Banana. What would you like to do
Yes.
as your action? Because you get to go first here.
Can I?
There you go.
Not really sure. I guess I'll wait for everyone else to see what they do.
All right, you may end your turn.
Yeah.
Steel will go. What's the plan of action here? Are we moving through?
Alexander saying,
We must travel east.
All right. Well, Steel.
Which way is east again? The left or the right side?
It's this
Right
side.
side.
So
okay.
never eat soggy wheat.
yeah. So right now, everyone aside from Alex and I are up on the north. Well,
All right.
it's like a compass rose.
Steel walks in, and he will need to make a save. He is fine, and he can continue moving to the other side. He will get there. He does feel uneasy. Swift Victory will. What's his movement speed? Is that much? He will get to there, but he will also.
God, this music is.
Yeah.
I hate this music so much.
This is like something you would hear of, like The Suffering.
Yeah. Wow, this place is suffering. He is fine at the moment. All right. So next up, a milk thistle.
Milk Thistle is... Yeah, he's just gonna move. I don't have my measurement tool. There it is. Alright.
Make me a
Move
save.
there.
I will point out, as you guys walk into the room, a portion of the skulls will stop looking at the others and look at you.
Not a problem. We're not gonna stick around.
I believe you are fine with that roll. Yep, you are
Hey
fine.
Dustin, I think I just realized what this room is.
Mhm.
It's the skulls that are slowing us down.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably with there more people, it would be a lesser save. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Bird is gonna look to Alex and he's gonna say, "Let's stay here and let the others get through first. That way, it will be less of a problem for them." And that's gonna be my turn.
Roll me a saving throw.
Alright.
You don't get to end your turn. I want a saving throw from you first.
Right. Sorry about that. Ooh, that isn't a good one. That 22.
22. You feel yourself getting a little bit slower.
Damn it. Yeah.
Wishful
Then it's my
Pen.
turn. The end of it.
Okay. Wishful Pen's movement speed is 80 feet. Oh no, 50 feet. Where did she get extra movement from? I can see where she's got some buffs she shouldn't have on. There we go. That looks better. Now what's her movement speed? 30 feet. Oh yeah, she's got medium armor. So she's going to go over here. She'll need to make me a fortitude save. She is feeling a little bit slower. Alex.
Let's hope this effect is only to this room and not the others.
I was gonna say, is the save at the end of our turns, or?
Well, because of where you are, you basically start it.
Okay. Because I was like, I have something that I can do to help other people get by or past.
Oh, is it your advanced thing?
Yeah. Just need to.
don't they have to be within 30 feet of you?
Yeah, that's why I have to probably go back a little bit to, drag them along.
I will need a saving throw first.
All right, I will do the same. Saving throw.
$27. Yes, you are fine.
All right. So yeah, Alexander will move here. That should be within the 30. No, one more for Chattery. And he will do his advance.
I believe everybody gets to move 30 feet.
Yes.
30 feet, okay.
Alright.
Anyone within 30 feet of Alex can move themselves 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I don't think I want to start my turn with a fortitude
Yeah.
save, but
5, 10.
I was gonna say that fortitude save's coming like no matter what, basically. So.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
If even I make it to the other side, it would still count.
Oh yeah, you still have
I
you
believe so.
make a roll as you cross.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll move then. I'll move then in that case. 30 feet. Yep, I'll move there. Yeah.
Now I'll do my 30.
Looks
So-
like I was lighting the way.
So that is a swift action. That's a pretty handy thing.
And I still have my standard action, so.
Yeah.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Katerina. Well, they will make their fortitude save. They are fine, and they can go a good 60 feet, which is enough for them to go to safety. You can go past the wall of light, the wall that seems to be there. You can walk through that. It is just a wall just to stop you seeing for too far. You can walk through it. So if you do want to go further, it's fine. Thunderclap's turn. He will make his roll.
Oof.
How much did he fail?
Oof.
Yep. Okay.
I really don't like that music.
He is slowed as well, but he can move 60 feet and will get out. All right. Next up is Metal Banana. I need that fortitude save.
Yeah, well, watch me fail again.
I'm hoping for somebody to fail a second time.
Another 2. Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you have resolve?
No.
No, I don't fucking have resolve. Thanks for asking.
Sorry.
Surges do not save you here. One of your legs
Yeah, I can see that.
turns to stone.
Oh.
What?
Oh no.
You are moving at half speed.
Son of
I mean, I think you can still get out of there even with half speed.
I'm half speed is 15. That's 30. I can't make it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, can't make it.
Well, even if you can't make it, I can do the advanced again, and you'll be out.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Diagonals. The reason why you are showing 30 here is because you're moving diagonally, and moving diagonally twice is not 5 foot; it's 10 foot, which is why you can only go there when you measure it.
I'm sorry. Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't hear you from the music.
So, going diagonally, it adds an extra 10 foot on, extra 5 foot on, and you went diagonally twice, which is why when you measured it out, you were only going to there at 30 feet rather than there. So you were actually
Okay, so I can move.
you're actually there.
Oh, it's from last time. Can I move? Can I make up for the one I?
I mean, that was a double move. If you've got anything else, what lets you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I was actually just only talking about my last turn because I didn't move the fool. Because, like you said, I did twice.
Well, you last turn you were on the edge and you got 30 foot in by Alex, and then you had your normal move.
All right.
Steel will hold his ground there. He's not feeling any effects. I believe Swift Victory was fine, so he does need to have his fortitude save. He is fine, and he's just going to get on through. Milk Thistle.
Yes.
From your position, you can still see into the room. You can definitely tell that Metal Banana looks to be struggling, and it looks like one of her legs has turned to stone.
Alright, Stone to Flesh is a spell. Trying to see if I added it to my list. I hoped I did. Apparently not. Okay, I gotta pull it from the compendium real quick.
Okay.
Now spells. Stone to Flesh. There it is. Oh no. Okay, that's a wizard spell. Is it Flesh to Stone I'm thinking of?
Possibly.
Stone skin, shield, stone shape. I might be able to use this. Existing piece of stone is shape. It's your purpose. Okay, no. If the leg itself is stone. GM, the spell I'm seeing, is it ongoing?
As you're not seeing any spell happening, all what it seems to be is, or you would have definitely noticed as your perceptive self is, you notice that the flames or the candles seem to be burning a little bit brighter at the moment compared to what it was previously.
Ah, okay. Maybe I can work with that. All right, how big is this? Okay, GM, I'm gonna try something a little bit creative.
Okay.
All right, so where I'm standing right now, there seems to be a wall right here to where I can't see inside the room. It's just complete darkness to me. Is
Yeah,
it
would
okay
you
if
like-
I move back just to be able to see inside?
Yeah, you can. If you still want to remain in that sort of square, that's fine.
Okay. Metal Banana is there. All right, GM, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Wind Wall, and I'm going to start it here, and I'm going to have the length of the wall basically come here, you. I'm going to have the length of the wall go to this corner and then across here until I use up the full length, and I'm going to attempt to use the wind to blow out the candles.
All right. You cast your spell, and a breeze blows through the area, easily extinguishing the candles as it blows across. What's its maximum length?
Okay, so 10 feet tall, wait, up to 10 feet level long and 5 feet level up. Okay, 10 feet times 12, 120 feet. So I might be able to wrap it around the room or close to it.
Probably not. Oh, no, I'm about to just do a light.
Trying to remember which tool allows me to... Yeah, that one right there. I think it's...
120, you said?
120 feet.
Okay, so you will get it to... all the way down to along this length. Okay, so that one, and that will be where it stops. So all that section, the candles blow out.
All right. Hopefully that made a difference.
All right. Just to say, I didn't remember that the diagonal squares were 10 extra feet of movement. So, for sakes, we'll say I was right here before my turn ended. I know I
Okay.
need to make a fortitude save.
Yep.
So let's see.
Hopefully the DC is a lot less considering all the candles are blown out.
27.
You were fine.
All right. So he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
No, wait, that would be...
No, that would be 30 because you've gone. The first
All right.
diagonal is 5 feet. The next one is 10 feet.
All right. So that is the end of my turn then.
You can go into the next area if you want to. You don't have to just stick around in.
Not yet, no.
I mean, the next area won't. It's just a hallway, basically.
I played Call of Cthulhu before. No, thank you.
The hallways are safe.
Yeah, but it's still...
Right, who was
I'm just going to wait for the others.
Wishful Pen. She is going to roll her fortitude and attempt to get out.
Oh, nice.
So she is going to assist Metal Banana. So she is going to help Metal Banana move at a faster pace on her turn. So with her help, Metal, on your turn, you both can move at standard, at 30 feet, basically.
Okay.
Alex, you are fine. Is there anything you wish to do?
That is a good question.
You could use your advance.
I could. I'm also like, could I just go in there, pull Evie along?
That's also true.
Moving in, then grabbing, that's about as far as you can get.
Okay, then.
Because you wouldn't be able to move them this turn.
Yeah, I'm running out of surges, I realize, but yeah, I'll do it in advance for the other two. So
I mean, sorry.
All right. So with Wishful Pen there, you can move at the full 30 feet. All right. If you wish to just move away from this, you can just walk through the wall behind you.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, everyone has their 30 still, so we can get that extra little bit of.
30.
I don't want to move anybody who's not an NPC. Boop, boop. All right, I'm going to end combat.
Right.
Unless you guys wish to, go back in, of course.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So has there been any changes in Metal Banana's leg? Like, has it returned to normal?
It has not.
Ah, shit.
Great. Great. The 8. Now my charging is limited.
We might be able to fix this.
Can your golem consume this stone?
Not a good idea.
Still, we'll have a look at your leg. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, well, let's do a medical check to see if the legs, like, if the stone's covering the leg or if it's is the leg.
Yeah.
Because
so...
because Meadow's assuming her leg is literally stone.
All right. So is it the heal check is like public, right? It's not blind.
Yeah, actually, technically, it should have been public because you kind of Yeah. So with the people,
I rolled it blind.
yeah, it's fine. So with the two people who are having a look over it, you both look at it and go, you believe it is fully stone. But you also feel the same. Alex, you also feel the same.
Your leg is entirely made of stone.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Einstein. I already know that.
Who's Einstein?
Yeah, who is this Einstein you speak of?
Wishful Pen goes, he was a really smart pony.
Einstein. Einstein. I'm the pony version of Einstein.
He goes,
Without access to the spell Stone to Flesh, I fear your leg will remain this way.
Alexander, do you have a mercy that can cure this?
Still goes, check the scrolls that I gave you some time ago, Milk Thistle. I don't know if I had one of the spells to deal with this.
Milk Thistle opens up his bag. Remove blindness and deafness. Stone to flesh. But not flesh to... Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on a moment.
I was good.
Out of character, my brain read that backwards, even though my mouth read it properly.
It's okay. It's like, my dude, my guy.
Yes. Very resourceful.
Wish you told me earlier you had that. I wouldn't wasted 2 of my ice surges for that. Trying to resist it.
Pass it here. I should be able to cast that.
Know what it did.
All right.
Still holds out.
Now, out of character.
Oh.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, it still goes. Pass it over here. I can cast that spell.
Milk Thistle does so.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone here is a wizard.
Nope. We
I
had
did
one.
Nope.
I did put skill points into use magic device, but it's still pretty low.
Well, still has a lot of points in use magic device, so he stands the best chance.
Well, wasn't Wishful going to take levels in Wizard?
It was discussed, and she's going pure cleric.
Okay.
Right.
I was gonna say we had a wizard.
Still was able to successfully cast the spell. With that cast, a metal banana, your leg is no longer stone. You feel the life come rushing back into it as the stone breaks away, and you can move your leg once again.
All right, removing that scroll from my inventory.
Okay, how about in the next room we try to move as fast as we can?
It depends what the next room is. Each room will be different.
Agreed.
Still looks back to the other one and goes, well, though we never encountered that room.
I'm sure you would have warned us if you had.
Well,
Indeed.
If we come to a room that I recognise, then I will let you know.
All right.
We'll have to just scout out the rooms and see if you know.
Well, if I recognise it, I will inform you. All right, so let me check the room number for the next one. It is this room. Okay, it's that. And what is the configuration of this next room? Oh, no. Go back. Don't click this again. All right, we have you enter and that. All right, so we want I will have to use this room. All right, you may talk amongst yourselves for a few moments.
Alexander, it's going to ask his golem, like, if his leg turned to stone, could the golem still kind of move it or like absorb it?
The golem could move your leg, but it would no longer be attached to your body. Because stone doesn't bend.
Yeah.
And if you wanted it to absorb your leg, it would do so, but you would no longer have a leg.
Yeah.
It would probably have to form to make one, at least a prosthetic.
It would not make a prosthetic leg for you. Its armor would support you.
Well, then that's gonna have to, suffice if that ever happens. But thankfully, it didn't. So
Here we go.
As we're going down this hallway, I don't suppose there's any writing.
No, the hallway very much feels as basically long, sterile, nothing really that stands out to you or anything like that.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's grab you guys. And oh no, I need to adjust one room. One little thing about this room. There we go. Maybe I should make a little waiting room for you all to wait in.
yeah, I was gonna say we did used to have the waiting room.
I think we did, yeah. I vaguely remember it.
So you don't all
That was a relic from Roll20.
Yeah. So you guys, so I don't drag you guys all over the place. I'm going to copy you in and paste you. So you're going to go disappear into existence or de-existence. I'll copy you in and I'll ping you to the location.
Alright.
Oh, where's Swift Victory?
Did I not bring him with us?
I don't think he did.
He is in Katarina.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's...
There we go.
I see him now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he's in Katarina, oh my.
So you guys begin to walk down again this long corridor. You're walking for about a good 15 minutes until Milk Thistle, the scent of earthy decay begins to assault your nose.
The smell of decay rests in the air here.
Earthy decay.
Earthy decay.
So undead.
Do you mean like vegetables when they go bad, like a compost pile?
Yep, that sort of smell.
It smells of compost.
You can start to see the odd glow coming up ahead. It's nowhere near as ominous as the other one. It seems to be a lot softer.
We're coming across a light. I see a lot of books.
You do.
Yep.
So, as the decay assaults your nose, upon peering through the opening, smashed bookshelves and their sundered contents litter the floor. Paper rots in moulding spots. Heaped and shattered wood grows with white fungus.
Uh, does anything aside from that seem out of place? Like, can we see any sort of movement?
You can roll me perception.
All right. Let's see. It is in skills.
And my perception is active, so
Yep.
after burns,
You
I'd
have
like
not
to-
spotted any movement.
Uh,
You have not spotted any movement.
I was gonna say, can anyone help with skill checks for?
Perception-wise, it's kind of just everyone looking in.
Not skill checks. Saves. That's what I'm thinking of.
Saving throws.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want saving throws against.
I was gonna say like if we just had like +1s or something into like going to these rooms that might lead to our death. That might be a good idea to cast those now.
Wishful Pen goes, well, I mean, there's only limited amount of spells, and if we do that for every room for everybody, I'll be running out of spells well before we probably get to the fourth room.
Nothing that lasts like a good chunk of minutes or
Well,
hours even.
it depends on what you want protection from.
That's fair.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything unusual about the room?
You can try.
Okay. Blind roll, I'm guessing?
No, because you're just looking in the room.
Okay.
Other than what I've described, you do not see anything that stands out as odd, other than the fact that you're looking into a room full of destroyed bookcases with loads of mouldy books and the wood covered in a white fungus.
Would this bookshelf be in the way?
For what?
If I want to like move through it, like.
Yes.
Okay.
Fungus. Wait, do any of us have knowledge nature trained? I do not. Or at least a rank in it.
No.
Katerina goes,
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Alright,
Sorry.
Katerina
What was
goes,
Katarina saying?
I know of nature and stuff. I use many things for brewing potions.
Does that white fungus look familiar to you at all?
From this distance, I could not tell. I would need to go and sample.
Shit.
I suggest that I just book it, see what happens, and if it's safe, you follow suit.
Right.
I do not believe that wise. These fungal spores will likely cause all manner of diseases should they be inhaled or touched.
That's why I'm saying we just run through and don't touch anything.
I recommend we take a more careful, calculated approach. Choose your steps carefully and hold your breath.
Well, the last room, if we did that, people would have been stoned.
Not every challenge will be identical, Alexandrite. Remain adaptable.
So, can we see where in this
Well,
room the fungal
that's why I
spores
suggest I'm going to be the guinea pig.
Can we see like where? Can we see where in this room the fungal spores are like, or the fungus is located? Like, is it on the bookshelves?
It seems to be mostly focused around the bookshelves.
Maybe if we avoid the bookshelves, there has to be some way around. Crap. Okay, I see a bookshelf up there. I'm guessing there's one down here.
GM, is there a path along the floor where the fungus is not growing to where we can go around the bookshelves without touching them?
I mean, the fungus just seems to be in the very close proximity around the bookshelves itself. It doesn't seem to be growing out, mostly because there's nothing on the floor for it to grow on. although there might be some covering on the books, but that's a bit harder to make out.
Also, Alexandrite points to his fucking airtight stone armor right now.
Oh, right, you and I still have that.
Mm-hmm.
Well-
Still raises an interesting question. Are you sure it's airtight? I mean, how would you breathe?
That's true.
And plus if a single spore gets into your armor, you're basically fucked.
Well, if a single spore touches any of you, you're fucked. So.
Yeah, but at least we have some breathing room right after. You don't.
That's true.
Here's what I recommend we do. Kind of out of character, but by stepping carefully, I think if we just take 5-foot steps, we'll ensure that we don't disturb the ground or kick up any spores into the air, and avoid the bookshelves and any of the open books on the floor. And we'll just kind of make our way.
Yeah, that's a
Make our
very
way to
fair
work.
point. I see that way, and then there's probably like, yeah, I think that's a good route. Bernd is gonna start going with careful 5-foot steps.
Hold on, I think I've. That's better.
Steal very quick.
Yeah. What's that?
What's the rules for like holding your breath?
I think it's
I've.
it's based on your con score.
Yeah. Hold your breath. I think it's how.
I think it's.
So a character with no air can hold your breath for hold their breath for 2 rounds per point of Constitution. After this point, you must make saving throws or DC 10 Constitution checks in order to keep holding your breath. And then, obviously, if you fail, you have to breathe.
Gotcha.
So,
All right.
I can keep an. What's your con score at the moment?
18.
18. So 18 plus 18. I can't math. 18 plus 18. So that's 36. So that's 36 rounds. So if I divide that by 10, so that's 3 minutes. 3.6 minutes. So we'll go 3 minutes 35 seconds.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Yep. So if you do want to hold your breath, let me know, because I do have a clock and I will time it.
Gotcha.
So far there's no no fungi.
I am watching you as you go. If anything happens, I'll hit the space bar and pause the game.
All right. Yeah, no, Bernd is just carefully making his way. So, okay. Oh man, this is giving me like adventure game flashbacks.
Is there like a certain like amount of feet that the fungi are like around the bookshelf? Like,
I mean,
because I'm just like, can I just walk this straight line here?
It's kind of like 5 foot from the actual bookshelves. So, go back. Yeah, nice ninja in there, but I saw it. You get to there, and you notice. Oh no, not wrong button. You notice a little puff. Comes out.
Oh, so I went right through that. Oh wait, no.
No, you were.
No, you were out of it, wasn't I?
A little puff comes out, and it seems to linger in the air. Alex, you may continue.
All right. Well, I think they're fine. Alexander.
You know what?
Keep at least 5 feet from the bookshelves.
Alex, you went straight across that route there, so you do basically do a little bit more because you went a straight line, so another there.
I mean, at least we're knowing where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Social distance from the bookshelves, Alexander.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's working, but it's like, stop running through things.
Alex.
It's like it's like actually Fallout 4 when you send dog meat into a minefield and he triggers all the mines.
Okay.
Oh. Well, this is the fastest game of Minesweeper I've ever played.
Alexander will shake off the spores as the.
Burgess sort of looks at Alexandrite and he does like a shrugging pose, like as if to say, "What the fuck?" I thought we were trying to be smart about this.
Alex is covered in spores and he's like got like a white dusting on him. He tries to shake, though he's wearing stone armor, so his shaking is the very awkward granddad look trying to attempt to rock backwards and forwards as he dances.
Okay. Well, I have another idea.
Yeah, Burgess looks to everyone else. He's like, you know what? Just don't do what he just did.
Okay. Okay. Metal will say to the others is all right. I say. All right.
Alexander, it's going to call out, "Fire upon us!"
You burst yourself in flames.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
And,
Oh no!
You do incinerate any spores upon your body.
All right.
And
That works.
it's 15 feet, isn't it?
Yes.
And you will also incinerate those lot.
Oh, cool.
Oh, doesn't he incinerate the whole room?
Nope.
Problem solved.
He does not incinerate the whole room.
All right. Oh man, I'm trying so hard to be careful here.
Fire seems to work against these spores.
He just sort of. Alexandrite can't see Burns' expression underneath his golem armor, but it's just like a very slow blink. He's just trying to be careful.
Oh, Bert, stop. Right there.
Yeah, I was like,
You walk over the books beneath your hooves, and they release some spores.
Okay. Okay, that time I'm stupid. Oh, okay, so I could just... I feel so dumb. Oh man, I just do not like this at all.
You walk there.
GM, do the spores seem to activate just from proximity, or are they stepped on?
The books seem to be stepped on, but the bookshelf definitely looked like it was proximity.
All right, he's just like coming out, just covered in spores as well. He just sort of like blinks as he looks to Alexandrite, just his own armor covered in spores.
do you need a fire bath?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Fire upon us.
I mean, for the most part, I had a good idea as to where I should have stepped.
I believe you've got some fire resistance, but I believe you were burnt by 1 damage.
Yes.
All right. Oh, 1 whole damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was like a good roll there.
It's all right. But yeah. Sorry, go on ahead, Alex.
Yeah, Alexandra will call up. These spores don't seem to like fire.
Katerina sort of standing there observing the room and goes, there are some spores that do such a thing, to spread their seeds, attempt to place more spores upon animals, and they spread their spores elsewhere. Perhaps these share some similar effects, though though normally the animal brushes up against, and it doesn't do it as a way of sensing when they get close. So clearly these spores have a way of knowing you're nearby, which is most peculiar.
GM, how high is the ceiling in this room?
It is 10 foot up.
Do the spores go up to the ceiling?
When they first initially splooshed up, they did, but they sort of are settling back down, so they've kind of dipped down now.
All right. Moonplaner is going to unfurl his wings, and he's going to fly up to the ceiling, and then propel himself forward to where he can glide across the top of the spore, so he doesn't make contact with them.
Okay. Please guide the path. Fly the path you wish to take.
I do have a potion of spider climbing, so I can just walk on the ceiling and get past, no problem.
Well, you see, my issue is the ones that can't fly and that can't climb. They're gonna have to go across this bookshelf, which more than likely has spores on it.
So as you go over the top of this particular bookshelf, that one will spore at you as you fly over it.
Gonna spore.
Roll.
Am I able to fly past it before the spores catch me?
Because you were moving at speed, you can give me a reflex save. If you fail, then I need a fortitude save. Okay, you're fine.
So, it looks like we have a path for the others to take.
Well, I was gonna say the path is in quotation marks because there's books everywhere.
Yeah.
Tread carefully. Do not step on the books.
Meadow will say she does have a potion of spider climb. Whoever thinks is the weakest from holding their breath can use it to get across.
Katerina goes, holding your breath may not work. Some spores will get in through your eyes and ears and nose.
Could you light a torch and set the thing on fire before it touches you?
I can throw... Katerina goes, I have bombs that I can clear a path with. So
That's probably a good idea then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Katerina will come up this way. Ponies will follow.
Okay, keep to the path.
And Katerina is then going to throw some bombs. He is going to use the explosive bomb. So he's gonna. Actually, I'm gonna put this down just so I can do his rolls. But his bomb is explosive, so it is bigger.
Will that not simply accelerate the expansion of the existing spores?
No, because it's fire.
Very well.
Let's do it a different colour so I can tell which one is his. Do that.
Oh yes, we're cleansing with fire.
Distance 10 feet. Update. Boom. So he will throw that roughly there. So that'll get that one. That will get that one. Yeah, it does get those. Okay. So he throws it throws it there. Everything in this area here kind of like catches on fire, and he will go there. He will carefully kind of step on the charred books, and they appear to be fine as he walks over. Oh no, Wishful Ben will sort of quickly run across.
Scuttle across.
Yep.
She's like, nope, 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 nope.
Swift Victory will do the same.
Meadow would do the same.
You know, that out of character, this gives me somewhat of a fear of libraries now, just because of the spores.
I'll take you to a nice, wonderful library, Burnt, and we'll cure that fear of yours.
Yeah.
This makes me more fearful of sick ponies than anything else,
That's also true.
or just abandoned items that can catch these kind of spores.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I imagine it would only be things that can rot that would get those types of spores.
Oddly enough, I never knew that books could rot. Like, I knew they, fell apart, but I never knew that they rotted.
Well, they're all
Yeah, termites will also build nests inside of books. I had to find that out the hard way.
Yeah. There's, I think there's even a Guinness World Record for the most fungus is attached to a book.
Ugh.
I mean, like generally, like they are like paper is made out of trees and leather bindings.
Yeah, and fungus does sometimes grow on trees. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, this one. Oh, this should be fairly simple.
Funny thing, the book might look disgusting, but it's kind of artsy in a way. Like you would look at an amazing art piece and wonder.
So it's so it's avant-garde.
I don't know that reference.
Oh, did you update tile? There we go.
Okay, so far so good. Only one of us took effect from the first room.
And let's reveal the next room. Actually, I've put it together, and I'm doing that on memory, and I should probably actually make sure I just put the right thing in the room.
Uh-oh, that.
Number that. What's the time? That's the time. Okay. Yes, it is.
Hey, so far so good. We've hit the first two rooms.
Yeah. Let's see. So I know the first two times we need to go east. Isn't the third east as well?
Let me look at our notes that we have.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, and then we there's apparently a secret entrance, and then east again, or south then east.
All right. So you guys continue. You actually keep walking for about another 15 minutes. Roll me 2d100s, somebody.
Oh, alright.
Alex, that's you. This
All right.
every time I do,
Yeah.
I tend to roll bad.
Same here.
Are you rolling that, Alexander? There it goes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we have 13 and 35.
Yeah, sorry. I was playing around with the little dice macros, trying to figure out how they worked.
No, that's fine. Oh, there's one.
Yeah. Alexander is like, well, I see a magical portal looking thing.
Yeah, hold on. There would be something else that happened as you walk down. I've just got to. Okay. As you are walking down this long hallway, you suddenly hear noises going on from outside of where you are, like something else is around you. You get a sense of like large gears or cogs turning and operating. You then get some vibrations through the tunnels themselves, like something is moving or passing nearby, and this seems to go on for well a few minutes as you're walking down, and then everything goes back to its standard ominous silence.
Alexander will look to steal. Has that happened to you before?
It will happen every hour, though sometimes it's more distant than others. This time it was closer. It is the maze moving.
That might throw off our map.
Yeah.
If we are in one of the rooms when it moves, we could end up anywhere.
So we want to stay in the halls after each room then.
I do not know what happens if you're in adjoining rooms when they move.
It has just happened, and if it is to happen every hour, we can anticipate it.
Let's just hope we are not crushed when the rooms move.
Well, if you're in the room when it moves, you move with it. There's no issues. The doors all seal around you, and it's a bit of a bumpy ride, but you move with it.
I was referring to more of the hallways.
Yeah, Bernd is just kind of looking into this next room, and he's not entering. He's not stupid.
All right. So let me give you a description of this room. When I found my description, here we are. You notice a small crack in the ceiling in the middle that is allowing water to trickle or drip down to the floor. The water pools in a small basin located in the center of the room. The water smells fresh.
Out of character? Out of character. Nope. Nope. I've seen this trick before. Hell to the nope.
Still goes.
Well,
It could.
This is one I recognize.
What is it?
Fresh water. We found this. Well, at least I don't think it was here, but it was the only place we could get fresh water, and we actually at times came back to this point and rested. It seemed seemed safe.
Sorry. So it's sort of like a room where we can compose ourselves before we head back out.
He gives a nod and goes, well, I didn't... there was no side effects as far as I'm aware from drinking the water. We didn't have a cleric with us at the time, so we were not able to create it ourselves. And this was a source. I mean, it still
I
does
suggest
go...
that we
assuming that
fill
this
up our
is the
water
same...
skins if we have.
Do not. I can create the water we need.
Well, there's also the chance that we'll be separated, so I would rather, have another source of water in case you or our other cleric goes down.
If you are thirsty, then bring your water skins and canteens to me.
Wishful Pen gives you sort of like, I mean, just like a knock on your helmet, and sort of gives you a glaring look a little bit. The other cleric has a name, you know.
Bird will approach Wishful Pin and just give her a as gentle a hug as he can in the golem armor. He's obviously not trying to hurt her, so it's just like,
Sorry.
yeah, that was a bit rude, Alexandrite.
I accept your apology.
So, if this is where we can rest, we risk losing our chance to get to where we need to go.
I suggest we just keep on going then before the room changes.
Agreed.
It still does say it was when we were resting in a room when it moved.
Huh. At the same time, doesn't mean we can't rest in the halls. But at the same time, we do risk being attacked if we do.
Well, it still worries me just how sterile the rooms look.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, the rooms, the
What if-
hallways.
What if the purpose of this room is to purposely waste our time? Like in a hostile room, no one would be any wiser to not rest in that room. But in a nice and safe room, they'd be able to rest.
Well, I mean, Steele says he's been here before, so
Well, I believe I have.
That's my theory, at least.
Using my passive perception, GM, does Milk Thistle notice anything else noteworthy about this room?
Nope. There's no. Well, the only thing which you probably would notice, it's the only room that's actually had a crack in it. Obviously, right at the ceiling there is a crack.
There is a crack above us in the ceiling.
where the water comes from.
Yeah. Can I make a engineering check to see if that crack was put there by accident, by damage, or was that purposely?
You may make that engineering check.
I mean, that's a very
Okay.
good... That's actually really good. I think I'll roll that too.
Blind?
Yes, because you're trying to work something out.
Yeah, gotcha.
So Burnt, you believe it's been designed that way and it's been put there on purpose. Metal Banana, you believe it's been done by accident, like it's been sort of like damage over time or sort of thing.
I feel like it was done on purpose. Maybe they needed a source of fresh water. Either way, it's best for us not to dawdle. We do have to get a move on before the rooms change again.
Great.
So we have to go east now, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Alright, everyone, let's go.
Let's hope there's no more surprises on our way there.
Agreed.
And GM Milk Thistle is going to be ticking off a timer in his head to keep track of what he believes will be 1 hour.
Okay.
Do I need to give you a roll for that?
Roll me a wisdom check.
Oof.
That's a will save, not a wisdom check.
Oh, right. Just the...
Yeah, just the stat. No, you
Oh,
go.
that's
You've got a good sense of time.
Okay. So we continue traveling east.
All right.
all right.
You
We
choose
should
not
be
to
coming
linger
across
with
a fork in
fresh.
the road.
Uh,
Sorry,
didn't hear you still.
I said you choose not to linger with the fresh water, but continue pushing ahead. Alex,
Mhm.
what did you say? I interrupted you.
Okay, I said there should be a fork in the road. That would lead us to the other part now,
So you
where the
got
hidden.
you guys walk for about 7 minutes, and you do indeed come to a fork in the road. You can continue going straight, or you can head. Well, I should say you can continue heading east, or you could head south.
The plan was to
No.
head south.
We travel south.
South it is.
Yep. Let's go south.
All right.
Milk is our only navigator.
I don't think he's the only one, but I did share in character notes the path that we mapped out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
we did draw a map of the likely way, so
Well, I hope you did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, if you physically have not drawn a map as yourself, then you haven't got it. So
I have not.
you continue
Yeah,
south.
if you want to look in character notes in the end time server, it's at the very bottom map to stack board.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So
All right.
you begin walking. Normally, between each route, it's been about 15 minutes of walking between each spot. But you've sort of walked for about 15 minutes, and there still seems to be no end in sight. Do you keep going?
Let's
The
look
map-
around and see if we can't find like a door or anything.
There is no door.
There
It's
is
just
no.
straight corridor.
There,
I
there
would
is
like.
no-
Sorry, you go ahead.
There is no need. The map showed this southern path was going to be quite extensive. We may travel through it for more than an hour, but it will reach the next room.
All right.
Hey guys, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back in probably
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right.
All right, we will stop if anything major happens. All right, so you continue for a good another 15 more minutes, and then another good 15 minutes, and Milk Thistle, your little timer in your head goes off roughly at the hour mark, and roll me a D100.
All right, let me copy that real quick.
Oh, and another one. I should have said 2. 2.
Ooh.
There, and where no.
Okay, so I'm guessing by the sounds of it, 2 rooms swap each hour.
Seems like it.
Again, you hear a loud noise, like some sort of large mechanical equipment operating and working. As you walk down, once again you hear the same sort of sound as something like very large and comes over your head. Again, you don't really see anything, but you definitely get the sense of hearing it and feeling it as the room itself vibrates and shakes. And
Okay.
a few moments later, it happens again.
Again.
Not like the sense of something moving overhead happens, and then it like something moves one way, and then something then moves the other.
So it's like a out of character. So it's like a trolley system sort of thing for like heavy machinery.
No, you can guess as much as you like.
All right. I'm gonna make another wisdom check to keep track of time.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a good sense of time. You
Let's
guys,
continue.
you walk for another 15 minutes until you come to another T-junction. You can either head east or west.
I believe east was the way we wanted to go.
Yep.
East is correct.
You want to be... Oh, we seem to be using this particular room quite a bit. Let's go towards. You come across there. Right. Let me have a look what's in this room. Where's the room number? Here it is. This room. Okay. Select you all, delete you all, paste you all. Oh, some of you ended up outside the walls. Get you back in. Now I want to do, what was it? Yep, so yeah, that should be it.
I don't know if anyone else has seen the Q movies, but I suggest it's a good. They're a good bunch, and really reminds me of this.
I've heard of it. I've seen reviews on them. They look good, but it's like I'm not super into like hyper realistic gore.
I wouldn't say super hyper realistic, but
They do look like a fun set of movies, though.
let's put that there. That's center. Right. There we go. Alright. You continue east, walking for about 10 minutes. And once again, after being walking in the darkness for so long, you will notice another light up ahead. Again, a very soft glow.
All right, we're coming up to the next room.
When you get into eyesight, this room holds nothing but a large iron-bound chest, which is big enough for a person to fit in. It also bears a heavy iron lock. The floor has a layer of undisturbed dust upon it.
Bernd is
think
gonna
we-
look to Bernd is gonna look to Milk Thistle. He's gonna say, "Milk Thistle, would you be able to spot anything unusual from here on that chest or about that chest?"
The chest itself is unusual. Remember, this demon attempts to distract us. Let us simply move past.
Yes. let's see. I think.
Agreed.
Milk Thistle's active perception is going to be working to spot any traps in the room, any pressure plates, or any wires that might be attached to the chest itself.
Okay.
All right, so now we have to go north twice. Yeah, no. Burns like, don't touch the chest.
I'll trust you because I just got back.
Out of character, I know this is a mimic.
I was gonna say Alexandra could just look at it and be like, "Is it a mimic?"
It's not shown as live. No.
No, it's not alive.
I didn't know there was mimics in Pathfinder.
There is.
All right.
There absolutely are.
Yeah.
Milk Thistle.
Okay, good to know.
Your eyesight sort of stays locked on it. You're not noticing any pressure plates, no like strings or anything like of the sorts that indicates traps. As far as you can tell, it does just look like a simple
All right.
chest or iron chest, I should say.
Does anyone else see the problem with this room? That there's no up.
Yeah.
There is none that our eyes can see. But do not be deceived. Alright. Milk Thistle is going to roll perception specifically for finding a hidden door. So I'll get like a +2 bonus to that.
Okay.
Burned will attempt to do perception as well. See if he can't spot it.
Why not? I have high perception now because of that intelligence increase.
I mean, if I could intimidate the wall into revealing its secrets, I'd be golden. Because my intimidate is actually better than everything else.
That is funny.
Milk Thistle. Well, everybody, I should say.
Sentient walls do exist, by the way.
You are not able to see any signs of a hidden door.
Interesting. No signs of a hidden door.
I guess it's either east or the other way that I keep forgetting out of character.
West?
You mean south?
Milk Thistle looks back to the chest. Or perhaps the chest holds the answer after all.
Alright, which one of us wants to go and pop it open?
It would be wise.
I do not detect any traps upon it. None that are seen.
Yeah, Bird is gonna approach as well.
It would be wise for one of the ponies in like full Golem armor to check it out.
Alright.
We should do all of our detects upon it.
Yeah, Bird is gonna do detect chaos on the chest.
There is no chaos.
Detect fiendish presence.
There is no fiendish presence. Still will use detect evil, and he goes, there's no evil. Wishful Pen uses detect magic, and she once again says, well, I'm detecting the same magic I have done throughout this entire place.
Brand, can I borrow your adamantine sword?
Sure, he'll have his golem armor offer it to Alexandrites.
Perhaps Katerina could simply undo the lock and then step back.
That's very true.
All right.
Careful there, Katerina.
Yep.
I shall endeavor. I shall endeavor to be cautious.
Yeah, Alexandra will be prepared to push Katerina out of the way if there's a trap or anything like that.
Right, Katerina gets his tools out and picks up what he can very carefully and goes to set about to do his job. As he touches it, he disappears.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Katerina, are you still with us?
He is not. I don't sense him. Alexandra, it's going to touch the thing.
Sorry?
I touch the air.
Yeah. Alexandrite's going to touch the lock.
The lock. Roll me a will save.
All right.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, you're fine. You touch the lock.
Shit.
Everything's fine.
I think he's been teleported.
Do we know where? No, of course we don't know where. That would make it too easy.
How does this?
I am willing to go with him. If anyone objects to that.
I do. If he is gone, we cannot save him. If he is trapped, we can find him. If we split our numbers, we will be weaker.
It would be wise for him to have some kind of muscle with him, at least.
Not if it means the party's weakness.
It's not weakness. It's when you're trying to make everyone survive.
And what if Katerina has been teleported into the belly of the demon itself?
Well,
We will be of no use to him.
well, I just hope my years of training will pay off.
Do not be foolish. Let us stay together and find the correct path.
And don't be so heartless.
It is not heartlessness that makes this decision.
Heartlessness, really?
We have a mission to accomplish. Do not be distracted. Milk Thistle perks his ears up, and he looks down at the chest. And he moves closer, not touching the chest, but getting just shy of touching it, and moves his ear as close to the chest as he can.
Yeah, you definitely hear a very faint, like somebody's knocking on it.
Yep.
Oh.
Burn, give me your sword.
Hold on.
Whoa. Hold up.
Hold on. Wait. I'm Katerina. If you end up knock 5 times.
Milk Thistle's keen ears will not tell you that there's any change in the knocking, but it's not like a rhythmic, like continuous knock. It is more of a sporadic, random pattern.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear you inside the fucking metal chest.
All right.
Okay.
It
It was worth a try.
Burn, give me the sword.
Yeah, yes, he'll give the sword over to Alexandrite.
Alexandrite will choppy this.
If I may make a suggestion, don't chop. Just like try to carefully pry open the lid.
Well, he's gonna go for the lock.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for the lock. Make me an attack
All right,
roll and a will save.
Yeah. Can you give me the adamantine sword so I have the right thing?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. If I could get my sheet opened. Okay, how do I trade?
There'll be like a little present icon.
Present icon.
I think it's a little present.
In your.
Oh, I see it. Sorry. I'm like, duh. And you're the ex-paladin, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Should now have it. Did that roll? Oh, you did a 4-round attack. All right, 19 damage. Roll me a will save.
All right.
fine. You damage the lock severely, so you do have to go in for a second blow. Roll me one more will save. Do you want that to be your final answer?
Ooh, that was a nice roll.
You suddenly feel
Dumb luck right there.
You suddenly feel something almost pulling you out of your armor, but your heroic might holds you in position, and you cleave through the lock on the chest, and it falls to the ground. At which point, the chest springs open, and inside of the chest, looking a little bit cramped, you see a Katarina in the chest.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
You okay?
Oh, you okay?
Was most displeasing and difficult to breathe in.
Yeah.
I-
Good thing you didn't jump in with him.
Yeah. I will help him out if he needs.
Other than
Burn
that,
looks to
the chest is empty.
Burn looks to Alexandrite. May I have my sword back, please?
Yeah, just one moment. Alexandrite's gonna just chop up the chest.
You're character. Wow, you're pulling a me. Have I influenced you?
I was gonna say Alexandrite's gonna have like the angry.
You chop up the chest.
Was there anything inside the chest?
Yes.
As okay.
There was a Katarina inside the chest.
I mean, like other than Katerina.
No.
If it's not destroyed already from Alexander.
There was nothing else inside the chest.
Gotcha.
Katerina, are your body and soul still intact?
He touches himself a few times with a hoof and goes, yes, I feel like I'm intact. Yes, I feel like I'm intact still.
All right. Milk Thistle is going to peer deep into Katarina's eyes, looking for any signs of compulsion or mind-affecting spells that he might be able to detect.
Roll me a sense motive.
Sense motive. Oh.
Yes.
Can I keep that 20?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I just need to know what your sense motive
46.
would be. 46. As far as you can tell, there is no. He does not look like he is controlled, and he seems to be his normal self.
All right. It is good that you have returned to us. This chest, its magic was undetectable, but it was sun magic that teleported you into it.
Well, wishful pen called out. Well, as I said, there's magic everywhere, so it was hard to distinguish anything different to everywhere else.
Don't forget, this is also ruminant technology.
Yeah.
And we have to look out for any other items that might teleport us as anywhere else.
Was there
Well,
was there anything beneath the chest?
No, it just looks like it is the floor.
I have a hypothesis. The maze has indeed shifted, but we have remained faithful to the path. I believe we should return westward back into the hallway. Wait for the path to correct itself. When a northern path opens, we will then travel through it.
That sounds logical to me.
but that will also make us lose precious time as well.
It will not be a loss of time. Patience. If we
We
travel
also-
in any other direction, we will be off the given path.
Well, Milk. Look, I don't know if you know or not, but patience is a luxury. A best paid in blood, which is our situation right now.
Burn sort of blinks a bit at that. I always thought patience was a virtue, not a luxury.
Not in actually like this case. It's not.
Also,
Well,
I've never heard of the saying "patience is paid with blood," but I see where you are going.
Well,
with
in this
it.
case, it makes sense. In this case, it makes sense.
If we do diddle for too long, then there's no telling what is going on in the outside world.
And as far as I can tell, only 2 rooms switch at a time and at a seemingly random pace.
they change around us. So, if we return to this hallway, 2 rooms will change.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, out of how many, though?
Go ahead, Milk.
Oh, no, I said my piece. Go ahead, Metal.
Okay. Okay. As I mean, in the more we wait, it's the more we risk as more ponies dying in the process.
I do recall there was an alternate route to the same room that we wanted to go. This was just the quickest.
Did you happen to write it down?
Well, I was wanted to, but we were so gung ho on this one. But I can somewhat remember it.
What was the route?
I believe it was east, south, east, north, north, and then basically the same track.
You do not sound certain.
Well, I mean, it's as certain as I can be right now, given the room shift. I mean, we weren't certain that we were certain there was going to be a door over there, and there's not.
The enemy has issued us a challenge. With patience, we will answer it.
And with every moment that we waste, the closer to the end of the world it's going to happen.
And every moment we travel through an unknown corridor, we could become twisted, lost, and corrupted. Let us wait for the known path to appear.
Oh, don't worry. Milk Fist. Oh. If actually like anyone here gets corrupted, I'm sure everyone will be willing to put them down as soon as they can.
As will I. But perhaps we do not need to wait. Milkvissel will walk up here to the north, where the path should be. He is going to... He's going to use one of his final mythic surges for Inspired Spell.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Stone Shape on the wall. And he's going to try to open up an archway to see if there's a path behind the solid stone wall.
The spell has no effect.
Do I still use it?
Yes, you still attempt it.
Well, there's another way we can try that. Burned. He will take the sword again and start hacking.
Bird just sort of gives a nod. He go for it.
Alright.
See what happens.
You have a spare warhammer, right?
I do. Oh no, I sold that, I believe.
I have a
okay.
Lucerne hammer.
Is it like just as good as a warhammer?
I mean, it does a D12.
Alex,
Yeah. That's. Wait. Go ahead.
You start attacking the wall, hitting it. Yeah, you did power attack. You start attacking the wall, hitting it as hard as you can. One thing what seems you notice very quickly is whatever this wall is made out of, it is fairly tough. After your 3 blows, you notice wear on the adamantine bastard sword.
Oh,
Are these walls made of adamantine?
Wouldn't surprise me.
either that or something stronger.
Can I make a let me see what skill. Can I make a craft check to see if it is
Adamantine.
adamantine? Adamantine, because background she did have to melt and make a adamantine armor.
If you've got craft armor, yeah, I'll give you it.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, blind?
Yes.
Okay.
So you've worked with adamantine and you felt it and what have you. Whatever you're looking at does not look like adamantine. Adamantine has a very distinct colour to it, and it's not got any of the telltale signs or anything like that. Also, from your understanding of adamantine, is generally adamantine will cut adamantine. It wouldn't damage itself. Well, the object that's doing this, whatever the the wall is out of, it is something far stronger than adamantine.
I don't think this is Ori Halcom.
Well, as actually like Metu like puts a ear on the wall and taps it she goes, well, the good news is it is not at adamantine because as adamantine usually breaks adamantine when they clash together, but this is something way stronger than adamantine is.
Perhaps illusion magic. GM Milkthistle is going to roll to disbelieve the northern wall.
You may disbelieve it. It still appears to be a northern wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think an illusion would do this to the sword.
A very crafty one could. But it is not the case this time.
Well, there's actually like one way to find out. Hey, Milk, where's your actually best like guess is actually where the door might be at?
The door is obviously not within this room. The maze, however, changes around us. So, I believe we go back into the hallway, wait for the rooms to change, and then it will be revealed.
Steele, you're awfully quiet about this. What's your thoughts, as someone who's actually been into these places?
Well, there was a sort of moments of anger where somebody wanted out, but well, we had nothing to get through the wall. We attempted it in a hallway rather than a room, but no one can make a dent in it. As for the only time I know, as far as I'm aware, I'm remembering the walk-ins around. I don't recall coming back to a room and different entrances opened up. The only time there was a difference in exits was when we were in the room when it moved, and when it stopped moving, different doorways opened.
So we made a mistake in the map.
Or that map was there to make sure we made
Mislead.
a mistake.
That would be a Stag Lord thing to do.
So we've already been blundering through here. And staying in the one room waiting for the exit to open would be pointless.
I don't believe we've made a mistake. For the 3 rooms that we traveled east through, and the long corridor that traveled south was exactly as the map predicted. If the openings change while within the room, then perhaps staying within this room will reveal the northern path.
Uh, the reason
That's
the reason why it changed was because the room moved. We
yeah.
were in a different location.
Probably. Uh, well, we either go with Milk's plan and wait it out, or try our luck with another route. Both has its own risks.
Steel, are you saying that waiting within the hallway, this room would not change?
The room might change with another one, but the layout of it, what doorways open and close, I don't think it will.
Yeah. So even if this room changes to another room, we still won't have the north exit.
I don't believe so. But
Maybe if we go into one of the adjoining rooms, like the east, maybe it. I don't know. Something. This is just. Of course, I shouldn't be expecting a straight answer from a deity that's been corrupted.
I can cast
Well,
augury.
well, you can't get a straight answer from any deity.
Incorrect. I can. But the question must be precise.
Oh yeah, like you had luck at the first time.
It was not luck, it was wisdom.
Call it what you want. I always call it luck.
The map was accurate to this until we reached this room. So, if the rooms change while we travel down the hallways, then being here, and he points over to the hallway, this is where the anomaly takes place. So, just out of character, just to be certain, Steele is saying that the rooms are shifting around us as we're traveling down the hallways, correct?
yeah,
Okay. If the rooms are like changing, if they're moving around us, then being within the hallway means we're still on the correct path. A new room should be placed in front of us by the time everything's done moving around, correct?
well,
Yeah, but the exits are the same. So no matter what room comes up, there's not going to be an exit in the north, from what I'm hearing.
yeah. Still
Right.
said he never observed entrances changing, and the only time he observed it was when they were in a room when it physically moved, and when it stopped moving, different doorways did open.
So I think, yeah, this room might have been here to throw us off.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Yeah.
No, I'm still confused. When he said the room stopped moving, different doorways opened.
Yeah.
Like existing doorways, like some of the hallways were closed off with doors?
Yeah.
Or were there...
Well, what happened? He points to basically the giant entrances that you can see around you, and he says they sealed, closed. He points to the wall here, just like what this wall looks like. Then, when we moved, let's say it was these 3 doors that opened, then a door here will be open and a door over there will be open, but the other 2 would be closed. So
Yeah, so the individual rooms are the same, but like they close and open new entrances and exits.
I think based on the sounds we hear and what I experienced at the time, I think something does physically come along, pick up a room, and put it somewhere else.
If that is the case, then this room should be picked up and placed elsewhere.
Probably eventually, yes. I mean, we stayed in the water area for, well, when we rested for a few days before we eventually got moved. Well, maybe it was not the water room what we were in. Maybe it was another one that we ended up rested in.
So it might be a few days before we get picked up in this room.
Possibly. I don't know. We didn't. Well, without seeing a pattern to it, then there is no indication to what rooms get changed when or how, or even if there is a pattern.
I think the best choice is that we keep pressing onward.
I agree.
If we press onward, we will likely be stumbling blindly.
If we stay here, we might not move for days on end.
Katerina, did your mother reveal any secrets to you in regards to this labyrinth?
Me or my mother never knew of this place. Well, we knew of there was something of importance within the center shrine, but not what's laid within or what any of this is.
This place is ruminant technology. Perhaps we should think as a ruminant would think. Who among us is the most knowledgeable of their culture?
Probably be wishful.
Me?
I mean,
You studied the place while we were trying to escape.
Well, yeah, I was learning some of their stuff to help.
You're also
escaping.
one of the most intelligent people here.
Oh. Well, flattery, Alex, won't make up for the comment earlier, but I appreciate it. Well, what type of things we're going to try and work out?
Basically, how a ruminant would think, and like with a room like this.
Wow.
The map that we plotted with upstairs, it has been entirely accurate up until this room.
Well,
Will this room be moved and shifted around and another one taking its place? Or will it just be rotated and shifted about?
well, that side, I was thinking about it. If Steele's right and it was something to throw us off, then the best way to to give somebody a false map is to give them a route which works until it doesn't work, and then they don't know where to go and what would be correct, I suppose. Because if you let somebody memorize a route of a maze and then take the map away from them, they'll only memorize the route, and then once they've lost their route, they won't know where to go. But maybe I'm thinking too much.
I agree with you, actually.
Well,
that
I
sounds
think-
right.
well,
Sorry.
the other thing, ruminants, I mean, they tend to be a bit skitsy and scared of things. So, they obviously had some smart deers who were able to come up with this. I'm just trying to think of if I had. They've made this. They've made this to stop anyone getting in to find where to get to the middle or whatever area they don't want you to get in. So what?
Then why would they make a maze? And just instead just make a one of those access points only a Ruminant can access.
It's simple, really. What better way to confuse your to confuse those that want to reach what you are trying to keep hidden?
Well, if you give a doorway where only one race will get through, well, generally curiosity will get the better of someone, and they will try and find a way through well, force or other way of other smarts. I mean, we had Swift Gadget, who who was able to make a device that was able to open the ruminant doors that we couldn't open.
Can we contact someone from a different plane?
I don't.
Swift Gadget is here on the material plane.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about our ruminant friends.
The last born, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure that if we had a spell that could allow us to do that, then we would be able to, but...
I mean, that shield they had blocked divine magic. I would have thought it probably also blocks everything else getting to them.
I believe just like divine magic, I know like Alex was fine using his powers because he's no longer connected to a divine divine.
Well, my powers came from myself, so.
Exactly my point. Probably a wizard who was there could use their magic powers as well.
That's assuming they even still trust in magic. They no longer do. They no longer use magic. Instead, they... Sorry, go on ahead.
Here's what I believe. The Ruminants were the dominant race in society when this maze was crafted. Therefore, a Ruminant would be the most dangerous creature to try to come and capture this secret. So they built it to scare a skittish Ruminant. The hallways themselves do not move, the rooms do. So this hallway is still on the correct path. I hold to my belief that if we simply wait and allow the rooms to shift, a northern path will be revealed.
Meadow will say the last born did say they do use magic, but not in a way like a wizard would. More like in a way how they use it to power that technology they have.
None of our things that we brought back from them work, aside from your whatever it is.
I don't know. I don't know if it still works. I haven't used it yet. And I'm too afraid to use it out of fear it might break.
What did you bring?
Milk Thistle will pull out his tablet. Last I checked, it wasn't able to turn on. Is that still the case?
Yes.
Basically the toilet cleaner device.
What?
You know, the one I use. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it the toilet cleaner. That's what it's used.
Well, Milk Thistle pulls out his tablet. Is it still not turning on?
You attempt to power it on. It does not power up.
Hold on. I use that like toilet thing again and try to draw a star on the floor.
Um, I mean, there's dust on the floor. You can find an area where it's dusty, and you can use it to blow away the dust, or vibrate the dust out of the way because it's technically a uses sound to vibrate and clean areas. Did you change it in any way to be more to try and do anything with
Yes,
it?
yeah. Yes. I'm back in the ruminant world. I did like make the frequency stronger, so it would leave a mark in the wall.
Okay. So you attempt to use it on the floor.
Yeah.
So you use it on the floor. It has no effect on the floor.
Does she like still work?
Yes, it still works. Oh,
Okay.
Um,
Oh.
I also
Oh, no.
realised it's gone a little bit longer than it should have done. About 6 minutes ago, I would have required a 2D100s.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it started to shift, Milk Thistle would have really insisted we go back to the hallway.
Okay, so
It
we're gonna
'Cause I-
play. We're gonna play it out as it is like happening. So Milk Thistle, you know that it's like about 30 seconds until it will take place.
We have mere seconds. If I am right, the northern path will open up if we simply wait. If I am wrong, we will push through just as we would
Go.
have otherwise.
Go then. Let's go.
Yep. Everyone's
Come on,
going
Epic
in.
Pony, this way. Howie.
All right,
I've run
get in here.
It's okay. 2D100s.
You know what? I'll do it. All right, 1 sec. Roll 2d100. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be 1d100 each.
Okay.
31 and 58.
All right. That one.
And I'll be right back real quick.
That is fine.
Mm-hmm. I just like to imagine as I should like Metsu was like using the vice and like realize his work. Well, the good news is milk. Milk. Howie, get to the hallway. We have mere seconds.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
You hear?
I just
Oh.
Oh.
No, don't count.
Oh, go ahead.
So you hear again the mechanisms around you whirring and clonking and coming back, coming to life. And again, you get the sense that something large is moving overhead. And you actually get the sense that two things are crossing over the ahead of you at the same time, and then obviously travelling off in a distance away from you.
Yeah. I believe the rooms are random in which way they move. Or at least there's a pattern that I don't know. But seeing as that chest is still there, it's not that room this time.
Oh, the chest is no longer broken up into pieces.
Oh.
It is fully intact and is looking
Okay.
perfectly as it was when you found the room originally.
And it looks like the rooms repair themselves.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
back.
Do not touch that chest.
Oh, also, all of the dust that you disturbed around the chest and everything now looks perfectly untouched.
Well, guys, as I was saying, the good news is the device still works. Bad news is it doesn't leave any mark on the floor.
Huh.
Oh, hold on.
Thistle, can I see your
hold-
tablet?
Why?
Because I want to see if it will react to the other ruminant technology. Maybe it'll, like,
Fair
open
enough.
something.
Fair enough. She actually like gives it to you, but actually like I expect that back.
Alexander will touch the tablet to a wall. See what happens.
So you touch the tablet with the what? Sorry.
To the wall.
To the wall. Okay.
Mhm.
You push the tablet onto a wall.
Well, that was my plan. He will give the tablet back.
She does actually like. She actually does something like gives you a look like, really? You really thought that was gonna look? You really thought that was gonna work? She doesn't like say it. But you know that's a feeling she's giving you.
I mean, I don't know. It might have been like, hey, it could sense other ruminant technology, maybe.
Well,
Hmm.
it doesn't seem like much has changed aside from the chest repairing itself and the dust settling again.
Does that seem to be the case, GM?
Yep. Well, if you could see all of the walls, then you would know if any doors are opened or closed. If you can't, then you have to go and have a look.
Yeah, Burned will start having a bit of a look.
Yeah, still no door.
No door.
And looks like the other two rooms are intact.
Oh.
All right.
So
Oh, I should have. I don't know if I had it closed off. There is a pathway south, which I forgot to open up.
I think there was always this pathway south.
There was always that
I
pathway
can like
south.
see it on the map. Up there is a south. A north, I don't see.
No.
Yeah. All right, come on, everyone. Let's get going.
Okay.
Let's see. So the map called us to travel east, 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 which we did successfully. Entrance south, we did successfully. East, we did successfully. The directions we had written down called for us to travel through 2 rooms north, 2 rooms east, 1 north, 1 east, 1 north, and then finally west. Perhaps we can still reach our destination if we travel the proper amount of squares in the correct directions. There are 4 more rooms through which we need to travel eastward, and 4 through which we need to travel north. I believe if we do so, we will still reach our destination.
Alexander is like, that's what I said.
Perhaps you were correct. Correction. 3 more east, 4 north.
All right, let's go.
All right.
As we walk, Metu will mention, do you think the reason our tablets doesn't work because it's disconnected from that voice we heard? Was the name City? Yeah, City.
No, I think that it is because we're no longer in their plane and the teleporter fried everything. Or disrupted it, I should say. I was gonna say fried everything. What am I talking about? This isn't sci-fi.
It didn't fry the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, it didn't like I could fry this. It still works just fine.
That's certainly strange.
Now I'm wishing we actually could have grabbed more ruminant technology. It would be useful in this situation.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of character for those sessions. I was like way too tired to think that ahead.
Yeah, no, it was a very mentally straining arc, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Katarina, that stone I gave you, could you use it to relocate the map?
The stone?
Yeah. out of character, it was the thing that Milk Thistle wanted but didn't end up taking. I think it made a portal or something.
Oh, the the rings. I can reach through
Yeah.
and see things. I
Mhm.
have the 2 rings in my hoofs. Oh, in my bags. We would.
We would need to have the other ring.
Somewhere so we could see the other portal, the the other map.
Hmm. Perhaps you should give one of the rings to someone then, just in case you end up teleporting somewhere again.
That is perhaps a sensible thing.
Skill, would you care for the ring?
Still, will take it if you think he is the best one to have it.
I don't see
Yeah.
why not.
So Steel's the oldest. He probably would know what to do with it.
Yeah.
He gives you a look and goes.
Get like the grandpa to do it.
He gives you a look and goes. I understand how magical devices work far better than you do.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what this next room beholds.
Yes.
Agreed.
Unless God is still setting up a room.
Yes, I'm trying to find something that represents what is going on in this place. This one might be a bit more of a difficult one to try and set up, I think. I might have to do that, but Ponyfinder. What's the time we're looking at? Okay, we're good. Nose. No. Hopefully, well, you enjoy the creepy sounds of the maze for now. You probably all turned off the noise, but hopefully it's suitably creepy for you.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted
Pretty
to
creepy.
listen to a heartbeat monitor, I'd go to a hospital.
or actually, I would actually go like to my dad for that.
I'd say in good atmosphere. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it
definitely has
is,
that.
yeah.
Definitely has
It-
that creepy vibe to it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
That kind of like sci-fi type of creepiness to it. Like something is definitely around, but you don't know what it is.
Ah, you mean like in Dead Space?
I never played Dead Space, Ace, so I wouldn't know.
Honestly, when I think creepy vibes, I like the atmosphere of Silent Hill better. Because, just the total isolation of being in, like, a foggy town where there's nobody else around for miles upon miles, and everything is just in such desolate disrepair that you don't know, like, what the hell happened. Especially since it was based on a real town.
It was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I can't find it.
Oh,
Because it's town here in the States.
that's probably going to be the best thing. Okay.
I don't play many horror games, so I wouldn't know.
No worries.
Okay, so that is. Yep.
I will send it to you via DM, Evie. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong DM.
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh, so it is a real town.
Mhm.
Just looks just as creepy as it is in the game.
Oh yeah. And the main thing is the reason it's so creepy is that the underground or the coal mines like were lit on fire, and so it just like caused the entire city or the entire town to have to be evacuated. And
Yeah,
there's
that is.
speculation that the fire's not going to be put out for like another 500 to 600 years at least.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there was fire in the game.
Uh, Silent Hill 2 had it as a theme. Uh,
Let's get you guys to the
in that one, it was mostly like one of the side characters who essentially burned to death.
I was gonna say, well, with Silent Hill, it was like ashes that was falling through the city.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah, there was a fire. It's just, it was all ashes falling through the city and snow. And so it's like, yeah.
Okay, so you guys walk down this hallway for about, an extended period of time. But as you begin to approach, you do hear the sound of something opening up as you do begin to approach it.
Hell is that?
Oh, out of character, I don't like this, guys.
It looks like clouds.
As you get closer, you see a large pool of water suspended right there in front of you. There's no glass, there's no wall. It's just like the water's being suspended there by an invisible force.
Where my knowledge is. Let me take a look.
This would be an elemental.
Steel, do you recognize this room?
I do not know.
Steel, I would like to roll knowledge planes to see if I recognize this at all.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Ah, man, that's... Ooh, I don't like this as a... I've seen some shit in my time gaming. I know my tricks.
So, on the material world, there's lots of things that can have water and stuff. There is the elemental plane of water. Is it water? I'm sure there's the elemental plane of water because it makes sense. That exists as well. But looking at it, there's nothing that strikes you to tell you if it has any connection with the planes itself. Milk Thistle, with you moving as close as you are now, you can see at its very centre there appears to be a button.
No. Don't tell me we have to push. Don't tell me we have to push the button inside.
I am not playing my chaotic neutral character. Don't worry. But
Oh, no.
Milk Thistle will point that out. There is a button at the center of this body of water.
Wonder if the button is important.
Alexandra is going to take a copper piece and throw it into the water. See what happens.
So it's basically like if you threw something into water, the moment it hits the water, it reacts as you think it would when it hits water. So it kind of goes in, like splashes in, but then obviously water and gravity start happening, and it kind of sinks fairly quickly.
Okay, so it is water then.
And it's a big water circle, right? So it just falls out of the water?
No, it just goes straight. It sort of sinks to the bottom. It's literally think of a cylinder. So from the floor to the ceiling.
Okay. Well, if it's just water, I got an idea on how to push that button.
There is
There's a hallway up to the north.
So
Ignore the button.
now you've noticed the hallway
m-
up to the north. There appears to be a laser grid across it.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right.
So perhaps the button turns off the laser grid.
Okay, who is the best swimmer here?
Alexander, it's going to start to climb up the wall.
Okay.
Alexandrite, I don't think it's wise to drop in there, especially you might drown in that
Really?
arm of yours.
Do any of us have access to Mage Hand?
I do not.
Nope.
I have Unseen Servant, but I don't think that could interact with the button.
It should.
Alexandrite's gonna climb up like the wall and then the ceiling until he's above the button over here. And
You can't get above it without walking into the water.
okay. Well then, yeah, he'll hold his breath and walk into the water.
All right.
Hang on before you do, please.
Metu will stop. Hang on there.
And on the roof.
Oh, you're on the roof? You're still on
Yeah.
the roof? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind then. I thought you came down and tried to go. Okay, never mind.
Thunderclap, can you make the shot to push the button with your bullet?
No, bullets don't travel through water very well.
Do any of us have a crossbow?
They travel worse.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're.
I think our best option right now is to go in there and push the button ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Unless it is a water elemental that will begin to drown you and crush you.
That's
Well, if it's a water elemental, then you guys fight it. Well,
With what? You still need to give me back my sword.
I gave you back your sword.
It's not on my sheet. It vanished.
Check your inventory.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
Mhm.
I need to make this attack again. Great. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Would knowledge planes reveal anything else about the water?
Not anything additional.
Knowledge religion.
I can tell you the religious implications that that water has within like the Moon Princess side of things, as well as probably connection with Nightmare and some of the other deities. But there's nothing religious looking about this water.
I'm gonna try Knowledge Arcana. I have a point in it. It's not great, but I'm at least gonna attempt to roll.
Okay.
See if this is a water element or not.
There's something definitely holding the water in place. It's got to be magic.
That's what we're trying to determine.
That's as much Burnt has worked out.
I'm gonna say the obvious thing of like, oh hey, there's a cylinder of water that's being held in place is magical.
Yeah.
Conveniently held in place.
Sorry, I'm just. I don't know. The paranoid side of me is being like, "Don't go in there."
I mean, Alex, it's a bit like
Same.
with you doing that with your hoof, is just like you were tapping water, like if you were on the ground.
Yeah.
I will attempt to taste the water, see if it's fresh.
So you taste the water. It definitely does not taste fresh, and it has a fairly stagnant water, stale water type taste to it.
Excuse me. She goes over here and I vomits it out.
Bert just sort of looks at metal banana. He's just like, even I could have told you not to taste it.
Say like
I was seeing it. Does elementals usually taste stale?
Not
considering
as
that they're moving water.
I've not known
Then it's
anyone
probably
to.
not an elemental.
I've never known anyone to try and drink one, so I couldn't say.
I'm sure if Nightshine was there, he would try to drink an elemental.
Didn't he lick something that caused his coat to start falling out?
Yep.
That was like the bomb, didn't it? That was a nuke bomb, wasn't it?
No, that was waste, like chemical waste.
Oh, okay.
All
Alright.
right.
Go on ahead.
If there's nothing else, I will give it an attempt.
Alright.
You head in. Obviously, Alex, because you're climbing, you basically count as walking across the bottom. It's same sort of rules. How long can you hold your breath for?
Let's see. My con is 16. I think I also have things for that help.
All right. What you got? What helps? I think.
Let's see here. Is it endurance?
I think endurance will give you bonuses when you start having to make checks.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized something. I have Unseen Servant. Bernie's gonna look to Alexandra. He's gonna say, "Hold on. Let's try this first." And he's gonna cast. Let me get to my spells. He's gonna cast. If I could click it. Unseen Servant, and he's gonna have the Unseen Servant go and hit the button.
All right. You send your unseen servant into the water. You know it's there, and then all of a sudden, it's gone. It's like it's no longer active.
Huh.
That's
Well, now we know that that's not gonna work.
All right. Can I attempt
yes.
it now?
Sure, go for it. Knock yourself
All right.
out.
Alexandra will hold his breath and start to do his walk.
Sorry about that, Dustin.
Right. So because you're climbing across, you basically move 5 foot around.
Okay. 5 foot around. Okay.
Yeah, you're going slower and what have you. So you spend what 5? So you spend what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds basically climbing the ceiling to get there. You are above the button.
All right. I will the golem to stop climbing. Then I'll try to slam the button as I fall.
You sort of stop climbing. You fall fairly fast because you're fairly heavy in water.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're trying to land on top of it. You're trying to just push your hoof on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to push my hoof on it.
So you come down and you hit it a bit hard. You probably don't hold your hoof on it because you fall heavily.
Yeah.
But then you obviously come back up and place your hoof down. So you're holding it down. You're not seeing any. From your position, you can see the energy field through the wall, but you're not seeing through the water. You haven't seen any change to the wall as of yet. You hold it down for a minute. Still no change.
No, they'll keep on trying to hold it.
Okay. You hold it for another minute. Still no change.
Are the lights turning off in the northern path?
You guys are currently seeing no change. I'll come back to you guys in a moment. But feel free to move around and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Alex.
Thistles. Go ahead, sorry.
30 seconds have passed, and you're sort of getting to the point where you're feeling, you've held your breath for a minute and a half, and it's getting sort of more difficult.
Can I
2 minutes and a half.
soldier signal him to get the F out of there?
Guys, yeah, I see you with Brad. But Alex, you are still holding the button down. You're seeing no change whatsoever.
Trying to think of what I can do to if anything.
You've just hit 3 minutes. You've got probably about 20 seconds of before you have to start making checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on holding the button because this is probably just a test of endurance and shit like that.
All right,
so that's my theory.
While we're out here, taking an opportunity to look around, are we able to see anything while he's in there for those minutes?
Not anything drastic. 10 seconds, Alex.
Okay.
5.
Down this hallway, is there any lever, any switch, anything of that nature that looks like it would deactivate the lasers?
No, there's nothing that looks like it would deactivate. It's just a completely empty hallway like everything else. All right, Alex, I need you to make your first check.
All right.
It is a Constitution check.
Oh, Constitution. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Constitution. So I'm going to use my once per day reroll of a nat 1.
Yeah.
Good thing you saved that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
All right.
10 plus whatever the bonuses I have for endurance and such.
What bonuses do you have for endurance? Because you've got mythic endurance.
Let's see here. Bonus checks on endurance. Oh, half my tier.
So half your tier will be 2 because you're 5.
I also got like a +4 to the from normal endurance from the looks of it.
All right, so +4. So you have in total +6. So far you're still able to hold your breath. All right.
All right.
Character must make a check each round. Okay, you got another 6. You have another 6 seconds of holding your breath.
All right.
I also point out if you pass out, you drown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any solution coming from just holding your breath as long as you can.
Alex,
Yeah.
another check, please. 6 seconds has passed.
All right.
Yeah. Metu is like signaling you to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Honestly, the button itself might just be a distraction.
Yeah.
You got another 6 seconds.
All right. He's going to sigh and let go of the button.
Cool. Just in time for another save.
Yeah.
I will point out the DC is increasing by 1 every round you're in there. So you're at DC 12 at the moment. All right.
All right. So as soon as he hits the bottom, he's going to book it out.
You already.
Burn is gonna be waiting for when he does.
Alex, because you are moving through water and you're fairly heavy, you can basically only move at 5 foot per action.
Okay. I also have a swift runner's jacket, if that helps. For another 5 foot.
If you were running not in water, I would let you do it.
Right.
You need something to let you just run freely in water. You're okay at the moment, so you can move 2 hexes.
All right.
And then you need another check. DC 14 at the moment. Alright, you can move 2 more hexes.
Alright, another one.
DC 15. Well, with your bonuses, you're still okay. 2 more.
Metal, you might want to grab him.
Well,
Yeah. I'm going to like help him out.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah, I'm gonna use a surge for that one.
Okay.
You know what? Bernd is gonna test something on this barrier.
All right.
He's gonna.
You both you go to grab him, Metal Banana, and Alex, with like a sudden burst of energy, comes out as well. It gets worse. Water starts pouring out of your armor, out of the various things. There's a moment where you actually have to hold your breath for a few seconds longer, but you are able to suddenly breathe as it drops below your mouth. People on the outside, you notice something probably a little bit peculiar with Alex. So when he was near the button, you watched him as he sort of walked in very slowly, but when he got close to the button, he suddenly sped up, and he fell very quickly. And then when he left, he suddenly sped up, but then went really, really slow, like normal pace again.
Like a time distortion?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Am I doing this right way around? No, sorry. Hang on, I think I might be confusing myself the wrong way around with time distortions. To him, it's that long, but yeah. Okay, so he when he fell, he fell very slowly, and when he was stood there pressing the button down, no, I'm trying to. No, he would have been very. You would have seen him very quick. Yeah, he would have been. But when he went to leave, then he slowed right down again, like normal pace.
So, I was gonna say, did I notice anything on the inside? Well, like, were they slow on the while I was in the thing?
You felt no different.
All right.
So, I'm gonna try something on this laser grid. I'm gonna take out my my hand axe, and I'm going to very carefully slide it through to see what happens.
You push it through. As you push it into it, your hand axe starts to dissolve as you push it through.
All right, so he'll pull it right back out. He's like, "Well, I guess that's some process by elimination."
Yeah.
But
I wonder if I.
But Milk Thistle, yes, what you observed was potentially some sort of time distortion. When Alex was near the button, he was moving at a lot faster pace. So when he actually went up and pressed the button down, it looked like he only pressed it for like a second and then started to leave.
Milk Thistle will ask Alexandrite, I thought you were going to hold the button down, not simply press it.
I did. I was holding it down until I couldn't breathe anymore.
How long do you believe you held it down?
Roughly 3 or 4 minutes.
Wait. Alexandrite, can you tell your golem to reveal your face?
Alexandrite will reveal his face.
You see his ugly self.
Hey.
That is not ugly. Alright.
Can I tell from any like slight aging, or is that impossible to tell?
That would be impossible to tell. unless
Yeah,
you were an
yeah, I
original
figured.
person from Turves, then I would let you.
Original what?
An inhabitant of not Turves, Tala,
Tempest.
Tempest, yeah.
Oh.
Is it possible for us to slowly scoop this water? Well, no, that would waste more time. There has to be something we're missing here.
Uh,
I got I got an idea. Why not we go in there, but we put something on the button to hopefully keep it down.
actually, Alexander, it's going to look at the lasers. Hey, Golem, would this go melt through us?
It doesn't know.
All right. Well, hopefully if this is fire damage, then Alexander will put a little bit of the his hoof into the laser, see what happens.
How much hoof are you gonna try and push through it?
Just like a nub.
So you put your hoof on it. It feels like a solid object, but you can slowly feel yourself starting to push deeper into it. Do you keep pushing?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Eventually, it feels like your hoof is on fire and melting.
Okay, he's pulling back.
All right. So you are missing about 2 centimeters of one of your hoofs and the bottom part of the golem armor.
Okay, that's not fire, or at least if it is, it goes through my armors.
Burn sort of like holds up his half melted hand axe. Yeah, this whatever this room is, I don't like it.
Alex, your armor will take, I think a sensible 5 damage because it's only the lower bit. You can take 10 permanent damage as you're missing a hoof.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Metal would say, does anyone have anything heavy that can weigh down the button?
I have my my lucerne hammer, but you know it's a bit of a drag to get it in there and set it up.
It would probably be a bit of a wrong shape as well. You want something
Who
like a heavy
is
stone.
Metal asks again. Who here is the best swimmer, or at least has some swimming experience?
I mean, when I'm out of all my armor, I could swim pretty decently.
Still
The problem is that we would still run into the same situation.
Swift Victory says, well, I've got a iron cooking pot.
So we should try that again, but put the cooking pot onto the button.
Well, unless you've got anything else you can place on it.
Yeah, I'm good with the cooking pot.
Same.
I am a pretty good swimmer when I'm not wearing my full plate armor. And I can like hold my breath for a good amount of time.
Wishful goes. No, actually. Yeah, I mean that seems. I don't have anything that I can give. At least not anything obvious. I don't have like
Let me see.
heavy weight or anything. I mean, I've got my own cooking pot. Swift Victory walks up and basically hands you his cooking pot, metal banana, and goes, well, it seems the best plan we've got so far, so you have this.
Yeah.
Do we have anything to weigh it down?
I have nothing.
Milk Thistle's gonna open up his bag.
Deal.
Let's see.
Out of character, of course, we run into this.
Uh-huh.
Wishful
Yes.
goes, we can put money in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Okay, okay, out of character, does anyone else have a +12 to their swim or more?
I do. When I'm outside my armor, I have a +12.
Okay, but you would need a willpower check to get it out.
it's
Get
not
out of here,
willpower.
alright?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
No?
already. Yeah.
yeah, it sounds like you're probably the best choice, Metal.
Okay.
Armor.
Yeah, if we need to put money into the cooking pot, then I can sacrifice my backpack and, put like 400 into it,
Well,
just enough to weigh it down.
you won't have to sacrifice your backpack. You just literally put it in the pot.
All right. You know what? He'll sacrifice 400 gold by putting it into the cooking pot.
I was gonna say, you 400. Why not? Like, do you have any copper or silver? Like,
I have 10 silver.
I mean, how much do we need to push down the button? Like,
Don't know how much you want.
I mean, if you want to like throw away 400 gold, I guess though.
I mean, it's not really throwing away, in all honesty. Yeah, he'll put 400 gold into the cooking pot.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Burnt?
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
Is there nothing else heavy you got?
I mean, he holds up the hand axe and he motions to the lucerne hammer and his 7-branch sword.
Well, I was gonna say your hand axe is destroyed anyway, so like that
Yeah,
could be.
you know
something
what?
to
Yeah,
do.
he'll set the hand axe in instead.
I think the helmet, not the helmet, the hammer would be best suited, and
that
metal
wouldn't
is definitely.
fit.
All right,
That won't fit.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I am pushing up against the clock here.
Oh, okay.
no worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he'll hand over the lucerne hammer. It's a huge fucking hammer,
It
so
won't
it's
fit
like
in the pot. That's the issue. It's a huge hammer.
Well,
It's a cooking pot.
I was gonna say, well, can we just break it and then?
I mean, that's true. Yeah, he'll. Sorry.
I was going to say, then it wouldn't work very well as weighing it down if you break the pot. Oh, you mean the hammer?
Well,
you
if we
want to
break
break
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, we're breaking the hammer into and then putting the pieces into the pot.
That,
Yeah,
I got
pretty
you.
much.
Makes sense. Makes more sense than what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
he's gonna break the lucerne hammer. He just goes at it with his adamantine bastard sword until it's able to be broken up enough to where it can all just
I
fit
mean,
in the pot.
You just break off the sort of cut off the head bit and then pop it in. You're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right. Are you
Okay.
ready to head in, Metal Banana?
Okay. She is first gonna take off all of her equipment and give it like to Burnt and say do not let it touch the floor. I have a feeling. Whatever stays in the room gets removed. So please
Right.
do not leave it on the floor.
I won't.
Okay.
He's holding up all the armor.
She will hold her breath and head in.
So, Metal Banana, so you have a very
With-
strange feeling as you walk in. You can walk and move around in it perfectly normally. You don't need to swim.
In her head, she like the fuck, but she like doesn't care. She keeps moving.
Yep, not slowing you down at all.
Okay, she is gonna put the pot on the button.
Okay, you pop it on the button. You get it.
Head
You spend
back.
a few moments to sort of like keep it stable, and then you move out.
Mhm.
Yep, again
Yeah, move
moving
out.
perfectly fine.
And when she like exhale, oh, she actually like does not take take a second and breath, like that was almost nothing for her. Well,
Did we notice anything different on the scene on the inside?
No, you don't notice anything different on the inside for the moment, but you do see the pot still there. You guys are left waiting probably no more than about a minute and a half, and suddenly the energy barrier goes down.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bernd is gonna
Okay,
hand Metal her armor back.
alright.
That was clever
I need-
thinking.
I need at least 10 minutes to put my armor back on.
Need some help?
Let's do it on the other side of the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, let's move through.
And Matu will happily accept the help, considering putting on full plate armor in real life. I needed like three people help to help me put it on.
Yeah. So Bernd is helping out Metal Banana, Milk Thistle.
I don't know if he's gone.
No, you might be.
I'm kind of listening. Yeah, go ahead.
We just need you to move out of the room.
Do you want me to move you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Bernd is helping out Metal with getting her armor on. He makes sure that
also-
huh?
Yeah. Also, actually, I'm just to say, as soon as she took it off, all of that paladin design and logos, immediately goes away and goes back to its original design.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually, when she puts on her armor back on piece by piece, each that piece of armor goes back to the paladin-ish look.
This is pretty neat.
Also,
design.
while you're redressing yourself, Metal Banana, you suddenly realise one of the items you probably still were wearing, which was the freedom of movement ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I can't believe. Yeah. Metal would definitely keep that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you could go through the water with like no issue.
I'm a dumbass. As we could have resolved that way sooner.
It's all right. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really know.
No, that's fair enough. All right. I believe Milk Thistle here is having to head off soon. You have gone through. That was one room, 2 room. That was a safe room, and this was. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've gone through 4 rooms. So 4 rooms would get you all times 4. You can all gain that much XP.
Nice.
It's basically
Very
500 per room.
Yeah. Did you? Is it already thrown in, or do we have to do that?
You will have to add that one yourself.
All right.
okay. Can someone does only comment their total, make sure everyone's on track?
Yeah, I am.
I believe Thunderclap has just leveled up.
Yeah. There's what I got.
Okay, so the pot resting on top of the buttons, are the lasers now turned off?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and add that to our notes.
So Alex almost drowned for nothing.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, we wouldn't have known what to do if it wasn't for that little test.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that was in place, and that just somebody going in, pressing and holding it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, this is how science works. We need to like go in and test things.
I mean,
Of course. Don't you know anything about science?
right. Well, we will stop the recording there for today, or the stream, I should say, not recorded.
All right, have a good one.
To our currently 3 viewers, thank you
Ooh.
for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Oh,
Thank you
Pleasure
very
to have
much.
you. Pleasure to
Yeah,
have you.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching our stupidity.
Hey, we weren't really that stupid. We got hung up, sure, but I wouldn't say it was stupidity.
All right. Well, until no game next week as I am away, so it will be in 2
All right.
weeks' time.
Yeah, good.
Sweet.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Later.
We will see you next time on the End Times.